Hey there, I am back from Ottawa. As you can tell in my normal haunts, I'll be trying to, did a little bit of footage, going to try and upload that. It's a few days down the road. I may be internetless for a little bit because once studying starts up, we're going to let the internet go for a bit. Maybe we might let the internet go for about a week or so that I can concentrate on that stuff. Not sure yet, but we're actually contemplating that. So before I do anything, for you guys who are not on my Facebook, which shame on you if you're not one of my Facebook friends by now, this was amazing. There, saw my better half for the first time. Well, I think one of the first times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this up. Let's just say it's probably going to take more than one video to do this, depending on how much looking at these. So I'm going to do some of the mainstream stuff first. I found some great stuff. I'm going to be talking about some different stuff that I found. I found a place, if you're in Ottawa, there is a shop called Invisible Cinema on Lisgar Avenue. Incredible place off of, kind of close to O'Connor off a bank. And you got to go there. If you go to Ottawa, you cannot pass this place up. First, I'm going to show you some of the more mainstream stuff that I picked up. So, I went to a flea market while I was in Ottawa on Sunday, and since I didn't own this, I guess, and it was at a slipcover. For $1, I picked up The Mummy Returns. Yeah, maybe I'll watch it, maybe one of those, I'll trade it for something better down the road, but, pawn shop or something. But anyway, it looks pretty cool. I like those, the 20th Century Fox, like the collector's edition stuff they did with the numbered ones. Like I showed you the Planet of the Apes ones I got. So this one's number 15. It's Predator. So I had to pick up this one. Got that for $1. Also grabbed up 7, the New Line Platinum Series edition. Again, $1 for that. For $1, I grabbed also Young Guns Special Edition because it's the Western from my generation. It's the 80s Western. Also grabbed probably one of my favorite modern day Westerns, well, right up there with Unforgiven, is one called Tombstone. And incredible film, great features. This is the Vista series, and I collect these Vista series things, so I get those when I can. For my better half, I picked up Boston Legal Season 3 because she has the first 2 seasons, again for $1. This was at a flea market that we went to. Now the things that cost more than $1. I got Season 1 of Alfred Hitchcock Presents, been wanting this for a while, and also picked up Season 2. I got them for an incredibly good price at Comic-Con in support of the Montreal Horror Fest, which you're going to see more stuff from later on. My better half grabbed Season 3 of Hogan's Heroes. She's a huge fan of this series, and she grabbed the first season as well. The second season wasn't there. I almost grabbed Baywatch, but I ended up not doing it. I kind of regret not getting the 2 Baywatch, but I'll pick them up down the road. So I got some extra time, so we're going to show you a couple more things here. And a couple of French films we picked up, and I am not even going to try and pronounce this one. But it's a French comedy with an actor that my better half likes a lot, so we picked it up. I don't think she has seen this one yet, but so one to grab because I want to learn French. But we also got a classic French comedy by Studio Canal, which we were really surprised to pick up. And this is the first one. There's actually a few series, yeah, the best out of them all. And a lot of big actors. If you're into French films, then I want to say this is Le Bronze, is that right? Le Bronze. Okay, there we go. And here is something that Nathan and Logan will definitely appreciate. I hadn't found this one, and I definitely want to check this out. It's a 3-hour documentary. It's IFC Presents A Decade Under the Influence. The 70s films that changed everything. Well, if you were American. Because let's face it, by filmmaking in America was behind Europe by a long shot. Just saying. And I grabbed one Criterion for an extremely cheap price. I cannot believe I found this one. And it's a Wes Anderson one. I'm a fan, and it's Royal Tenenbaums. Very cool. I got a lot more to show, and should I show my Blu-rays now? Because I got time. So I also picked up some Blu-ray. Never picked up a lot of Blu-ray. Got a lot of DVD because I got a lot of like kind of cool rare stuff.
Oh, the Blu-rays are nothing.
But I'm going to show you these because I got a lot of horror to show you guys and a lot of collectibles. So I picked up the other version of Halloween 2. Of course, I've got the Scream Factory edition of Halloween 2, but I picked up the 30th anniversary edition, and of course, because it has Terror in the Aisles, which is the only way to get that movie. So finally grabbed this one for $5, which was cool. Found body bags. Oh my God, I can't believe I found this. We went to every store. Invisible Cinema was the only store to have this one. Can't wait to watch this weekend with the kids. Grabbed my first real Hammer Blu-ray. Well, I got the Vampire Lovers from Scream Factory, but actual like kind of classic Hammer Blu-ray. It's got some cards and stuff. I'll maybe do an unboxing from down the road. Dracula Prince of Darkness. The first Dracula film that I ever saw, actually, by the way. First Hammer Dracula, anyway. Also grabbed the... So excited about this one. My favorite sequel. I spoke a few times ago, a little while back, about sequels that were, underrated, that were kind of better than the original. And for me, this is one of the top sequels of the lesser known films that are better than the original. Maniac Cop 2. Love this one. Bruce Campbell and Tom Atkins, amazing in the first one, but this film just took it to a whole new level, and the features on this are incredible. If you don't have this one, strongly recommend it. Maniac Cop 3 was there, and I picked it up and I can get it really cheap, but it's not a good movie. Also grabbed one that I really like. This one always gets bad reviews, and I don't know why, because it's a film that I liked a lot. And don't know how many times I watched it, and it's even though it doesn't say on the cover, this is one of the Nightmare Cinemas done by Scorpion Releasing, and it's in Blu-ray, which is also very cool. That is The Unseen. Stephen Furst from St. Elsewhere actually plays the killer in this one here, which is not giving anything away. It's kind of like there's no mystery to the killing here. And one of the things that I wanted this for is that the director is actually, and I was unaware of this, although it says Peter Folek here, that, was this the one? Yeah. The story was at least partially directed by Danny Steinman, and who did Friday the 13th Part 5 and Savage Streets. So for that reason, I wanted it. I'm not sure if Peter Folek is a pseudonym or if somebody else took over, because I know there's some problems with the director in this film. And last but not least, for this one, had to get this. Vinegar Syndrome put it out. I've been wanting it forever. By the way, guys, if you ever want to pick up this one, you should know, for my British friends, that it is region unlocked. It is an ABC, and it is Night Train to Terror. Cheesy as anything. I'm going to talk about this more in another video. Just an incredible features on it. It's got a whole other film. Amazing stuff. Commentary track by the Stereo Continues podcast group I listen to. Interview with assistant editor. Interview with the producer director. Bonus film Greta, which is actually the full feature-length version of the first film that's on it. Because this is an anthology film. The first part of this anthology. Just I think it's their second. Wait a second. It says Greta. But it says Greta is the one obsessed with death. So I'm not sure. I keep going back and forth on which film this is. So I will find out. And by the way, it's Blu-ray DVD. Greta is on the DVD portion of this. Each part of this one here, the Blu-ray and the DVD, actually have different features, which I think is very cool. So that's my first video. I'm going to upload this, and then we're going to see some really, really cool stuff. I got some really cool horror to show you, some indie stuff, some animation, some collectibles, some really cool collectible tins and stuff like that I want to show you, but you'll see that in the next video. Thanks for watching. And for me right now, I almost forgot it, since it's been so long since I've done this. It's time for tea.